Gunner, my favourite class is now better than ever. Today, I'll guide you through all the updated gameplay and class changes that you need to know to be on your way to being the best gunner that you can be. This updated class guide will focus more on an advanced form of gameplay for Gunner, so be sure to check out the older one for some information on the basics. Let's not waste any more time and dive on in. Gunner is a class that excels at close and medium range combat, utilising its main class defining category skills such as chain trigger, chain finish, stylish roll and halo bullets. Twin machine guns and assault rifle are Gunner's main class weapons. The main identity of the class, however, is built around TMGs through skills and abilities. Rifle is usually used as a secondary weapon or as a multi-weapon, specifically for accessing extra benefits from utilising range ranger's selected subclass. Gunner's main gameplay is all about building up chain trigger with the use of bullet rave, evading incoming attacks with the use of stylish roll, and activating chain finish after building a 101 chain or above with point blank or bullet rave. In our previous guide, we explained how the majority of Gunner skills will be useful for your gameplay, which is why you'll be able to max out all of the important skills in the class tree. Here is what my current skill tree looks like. The newest additional skill to Gunner is Chain Finish Party PP Gain. After activating a chain finisher, players in your party will recover a set amount of PP based on your chain count. This skill is a very great addition to the skill tree that helps Gunner fill a little bit more of a supportive role in party content, so always be sure to thank your fellow Gunner for the extra PP recovery. Next we'll be diving into some advanced gameplay tricks that I've learned and found out over the years of playing this class. Just like in my previous guide, PA cancels can benefit you in so many ways. Here's some updated examples on how to perform them. These are performed by utilising stylish roll, stylish onslaught, jump cancelling, PA linking, and sidestepping while using a PA. This allows you to avoid damage or take advantage of skills such as stylish roll strike back for more damage on PAs. Counter attacks focus on countering the enemy's attacks, using various counter methods. Sidestep counters with the chain trigger bonus applied can yield very powerful counters with perfect timing. Point blank is a two-step PA that can be cancelled with a jump or stylish onslaught. This cancel allows for higher damage in situations where the second step can potentially miss the target. The raising shot cancel works similar to how the point blank cancel works. The only difference is the timing on when to release your held jump input. You can strategically build chain on enemies that are immune or out of bounds during certain scenarios like in this clip. Early chain finishes can be very useful for short damage windows and opportunities, allowing you to prepare for the next opportunity to utilise a finisher. Damage multipliers from finishes can also apply to environmental objects and mechanics with a well-timed attack. Wingguard, Zova and Rayar will be your strongest weapon options currently for Gunner. Building into Affixes Fatale and Fixer Blaster will extend the longevity of most of these weapons. Swap weapons can benefit you and your team's gameplay greatly, so building multiple weapons can be very beneficial. The most effective affixes to build into for Gunner will be PP and Potency Floor. These stats will be very useful for Gunner due to how active the class is with expending PP, as well as needing your attacks to consistently deal maximum damage for chain finishes. There are two Gunner builds that I personally like to utilise now. These builds focus on two playstyles that work exceptionally well in party or solo content. Gunner Ranger will be the best build to utilise. Rifle Grenadier and Spreadshot are just too good to pass up on, as they both provide great PP gains as well as extra burst damage when stacked during different scenarios. A TMG rifle multi-weapon will allow this gameplay to flow seamlessly. Ranger as a subclass also has access to Blight Round self-benefit for 15% extra damage against enemy parts that aren't affected by Blight Rounds. However, you will need a Ranger in your party to apply the Blight Rounds for this class skill to take effect. Gunner Slayer is my newest backup build that I usually use for specific solo boss fights. The extra crit rate helps with maximum consistency with my Fixer Fatale 5 Rayar, as well as aiding my Fixer Attack 5 Zova and Fixer Blaster 2 Fluker Guard for enemy downs. Gunner's PAs are set up in a very simple way of understanding what they are used for. Here's what they look like in action. Bullet Wave will be your main PA to use for building chain and dealing moderate damage within all ranges. It can effectively be used as your chain finisher with the use of the Stylus Roll Strike Back skill, and selecting Tech Up's Custom 3 will be the best all-round choice. The main aim is to always find as many opportunities to utilise the Strike Back skill, as it's extremely deadly when it's applied to this PA during chain finishes. Aimless Rain is the strongest AoE option for when groups of enemies are in a large radius around you. Positioning yourself slightly above enemies can sometimes result in an increased chance of hitting multiple enemy weak spots. Point Blank will still be your highest damage option for CT finishes. There are many ways of dishing out high damage combos utilising this PA. However, in this video I will only be showcasing my newest and most effective rotations currently. Infinite Ricochet is a great PA for when multiple enemies and weak spots are stacked in a line, due to the insane precision and control you will have when using OTS view. Under situations where enemies are grouped in close proximity, use this PA to rapidly build chain against multiple targets. Rotations can vary between playstyles and scenarios. With adjustments to various PAs and actions, rotations are always constantly changing in some form. So a lot has changed since my last guide. So here's a brief showcase of all my current rotations. So with all that out of the way, hope this updated guide was even more helpful with understanding how Gunner works, as of this day. Leaving a like, commenting and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Alrighty then, hope you have a great day, and as always, take it easy peeps.